1528. In 1528, Baba's general Mir Baki demolished a temple at Sri Ram's birthplace in Ayodhya's Ramkot, the fort of Sri Ram, and built a mosque on its ruins. According to the traditional Sikh literature, Janma Sakhis, Sri Guru Nanak Dev, the founder of Sikh Dharma, visited Ayodhya in 1510 to 11 CE for darshan of Ram Janmabhoomi temple. Indian Supreme Court made a reference to this episode in their November 9, 2019 order. 1658 to 1707. Aurangzeb's brutal anti-Hindu actions give rise to strong Hindu opposition. The 10th Sikh Guru, Sri Gobind Singh, 1666 to 1708, joins the battle to liberate Ram Janmabhoomi. 1885 to 86. The first court case is filed by Nirmohi Akhara Mahant Raghubar Das, who moves a local court seeking permission to construct a mandap atop the platform in front of the mosque. His plea is rejected on the grounds that while the platform is in Das's possession, its close proximity to the mosque will incite more conflict if Das's request is granted. Raghubar Das challenges the decision in the district court. Colonel Afia Shamier, the district court judge, agrees that the mosque has been built atop a place worshipped by Hindus, but it was now too late to amend a mistake committed over 350 years ago and orders status quo. 1949, December the 22nd to 23, Murti of Ram Lala appears inside the mosque after a week-long Ramayana Pad organized by Gauraksha Paith chief Mahant Digvijay Nath. Muslims claims that the idol was placed there by Hindu leaders, including Baba Abhiram Das of Hanuman Gari and Mahant Ramchandra Das Paramans. PM Jawaharlal Nehru calls up the United Provinces, UP, Chief Minister GB Pant, asking him to get the idol removed. However, the concerned office, the Faizabad District Magistrate KK Nayyar, refused to carry out the orders, replying that he himself would rather be removed. Hashim Ansari files plea from the Muslim side. Faizabad Municipal Board Chairman Priya Dutt Ram is appointed receiver of the disputed campus. Magistrate M. Singh orders that puja can be offered to the Murti with 3 priests. 1950, Gopal Singh Vishrad of Hindu Mahasabha and Mahant Ram Chandra Das Paramans of Digambar Akhara file plea in Faizabad court, seeking right to worship at the site where the Murti had been kept. Civil Judge Bir Singh issues temporary injunction to stop Muslim side from removing the Murti. 1951, the court passes interim order allowing puja after closing the inner side of the structure. It also asks the Muslim parties not to interfere in the puja. 1959, Nirmohi Akhara files the 3rd suit in the matter, claiming to be the custodian of Ram Janmasthan, birthplace. 1961, a 4th suit is filed in the case by Sunni Central Waqf Board, staking claim to not only the masjid property but also the adjacent land, claiming it to be a graveyard. 6 Muslim plaintiffs, including Ansari, are party to the plea. 1964, August 29th, Vishwa Hindu Parishad, VHP, is formed on Janmashtami in the presence of RSS Chief Golwalkar and Akali Dal Chief Master Tara Singh. 1984, April 7th to 8th, Dham Sansad in Delhi raises the issue of Ram Janmabhoomi liberation. June 18th, Ram Janmabhoomi Mukti Yagya Samiti is formed with Mahant Vaidyanath as its chairman and Mahant Nritya Gopal Das as its vice chairman. 1985, September 18th, Sri Ram Janmabhoomi RJB. Niyaz is formed under Jagadguru Ramananda Acharya Shiv Ramacharya. VHP's Ashok Singhal is appointed convener and Vishnu Hari Dalmia treasurer. 1986. On a plea filed by Faizabad lawyer Umesh Chandra Pandey, District Judge K.M. Pandey orders opening of disputed sites locks in place since 1949 for Hindu worshippers, allows puja inside. The city magistrate opens the lock 40 minutes after the court order. Hashim Ansari moves Lucknow bench of High Court against the district judge order, pleading that the order was passed without hearing the Muslim side. Babri Masjid Action Committee, BMAC, is formed with Maulana Muzaffar Hussain Kichkuchvi as president and Azam Khan and Zafariab Jilani as conveners. 1989, February 1st, Prayagraj Dham, Sansad VHP fixes November 10th as the date for the temple foundation. June 8th to 9 at its Palampuri HP convention, BJP for the first time joins the Ram Temple movement, stating that it was a matter of faith and courts could not decide it. July 1st, VHP's former Vice President, Justice Dyoki Nandan Agarwal, files a plea in the High Court seeking the restoration of the disputed land and removal of the mosque. November 9th, Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi, Chief Minister N.D. Tiwari and RJB Nayars are in agreement for the foundation ceremony. VHP's Kameshwar Chaupal lays the first brick of the foundation. 1990 June. VHP fixes October the 30th as the date to start the construction of the temple. September 25th, BJP Chief L.K. Advani starts Rath Yatra from Somnath, with expected October 30th arrival in Ayodhya. October 19th, the central government passes an ordinance to acquire the disputed land and hand it over to the RJB Niyas, but takes it back within 3 days. October 30th, November 2nd. Hundreds of thousands car civics, volunteers, reach Ayodhya to start the temple construction work. UP Chief Minister Mulayam Singh Yadav orders police firing to control the mob. 17 car civics are killed, though VHP claims the number is much higher. November the 7th, VP Singh government falls after BJP withdraws support. Chandrasekhar becomes the new PM with Congress's support. December 23rd, VHP and BMAC submit documents justifying their claims to the government. The effort fizzles after the Muslim side fails to attend 5 rounds of meetings. 1991 May. Rajiv Gandhi is killed in the middle of general elections. Congress wins the poll, with P.V. Narasimha Rao as the new PM. BJP comes to power in UP with Kalyan Singh as the Chief Minister. September 18th, Rao government passes Places of Worship Act, which freezes the statuses of all places of worship to their statuses on August 15, 1947, irrespective of its history. The new law precludes any challenge in the courts. October Kalyan government acquires 2.77-acre land around the disputed site. The High Court allows the UP government to take control of the acquired land, but stops it from raising any structure on it. 1992 February. UP government starts construction of boundary wall around the disputed site. July construction of a concrete platform near Shilanya site begins. A few days later, the High Court stays construction work and contempt plea is filed in Supreme Court against CM Kalyan Singh. On the advice of various Dharmacharyas, VHP stops construction for 3 months. August. Ayodhya cell is formed in the PMO with the ex-cabinet secretary Naresh Chandra as chairman. October 2 rounds of talks take place between BMAC and VHP. However, with little progress in hand, Dharma Sansad announces resumption of construction on December 6th. December 6th. Hundreds of thousands of people arrive in Ayodhya for Kar Seva. The disputed structure is razed, leading to nationwide communal riots, leaving over 2,000 people dead. Kalyan Singh resigns as the centre sacks his government and imposes central rule. Idols placed in the makeshift temple in a tent by evening. Formal complaints are lodged at Ram Janmabhoomi Thana against thousands of unnamed Kar Sevaks for raising the structure, and 8 prominent VHP and BJP leaders like Advani, Joshi, Ashok Singhal. Several more names are added later. December the 7th, 15. Central forces take control of the disputed site. Central government bans RSS, VHP, Bajrang Dal and Jamaat Islami. Central government sacks BJP Govits in Rajasthan, MP and HP, accusing them of having ties with the banned organizations. December 16th, Advani and 7 other accused sent to Lalitpur jail, and the trial starts in Lalitpur court. 1993 January. President S.D. Sharma sends presidential reference to the Supreme Court to find out whether any temple existed beneath the disputed site, or whether the mosque was built after razing the temple. After deliberating on the reference, Supreme Court returns it saying that it can't give its opinion. March 11th, Mumbai blasts take place. In retaliation to Babri demolition, resulting in 257 dead and 1,400 injured. April 3rd, acquisition of certain area of Ayodhya Act 1993 is challenged by Ismail Faruqui in Supreme Court. 1994 October 24th, While dismissing Farooqi's plea, Supreme Court says the mosque is not an integral part of worship in Islam. It also allows the center to include the 2.77-acre land of the disputed site in the acquired 67.7 acres, making it a chunk of approximately 70 acres. 1998, March. BJP returns to office with Vajpayee as PM for second time. The government lasts 13 months. 1999, October. BJP again comes to office at the center with a coalition. NDA completes term. 2002, February. VHP fixes March 15th as the date for resuming construction. Car Sevaks reach Ayodhya from across the country. Samajwadi Party government in UP allows symbolic Sheela Pujan. The coach of Sabarmati Express carrying car Sevaks back to Gujarat is set on fire near Godhra. 58 are burnt alive, leading to Gujarat riots which claim more than 1,000 lives. April, a 3-judge bench of Allahabad resumes hearing of the Ayodhya titled suit.
2003 March 5th.
High Court asks ASI to investigate whether any temple existed beneath the mosque. ASI excavations find remains of an 11th century Hindu temple. 2010, September 30th. High Court delivers its verdict on 4 petitions filed in the titled suit. Orders to divide the disputed land into 3 parts. 1 part each to Ram Lala Virajman, represented by Hindu Mahasabha, Nirmohi Akhara and Sunni Central Waqf Board. December, Hindu Mahasabha and Sunni Board challenged the verdict in Supreme Court. 2011 May, Supreme Court stays High Court order and orders status quo. 2014 May, Modi government comes to office with majority. 2017, Supreme Court requests that the Ayodhya issue should be resolved out of court. However, all attempts at amicable settlement fail. 2018 March 14, Supreme Court nixes 32 intervention petitions, leaving only those parties who are part of litigation at High Court. Again, offers opportunity for negotiation. September 27th, Supreme Court turns down Muslim side plea to send Ismail Farooqi case of 1994 to a bigger bench. Muslim side's plea is that High Court 2010 judgment was influenced by 1994 Supreme Court observation that a mosque is not an integral part of Islam for offering namaz. 2019 January 9th, 5-judge bench comprising Justices S.A. Bobde, Nevada Ramana, U.U. Light, D.Y. Chandrachud, with Justice C.R. Gogoi as the Chief Justice.
January 10th. Justice Lalit recuses as he had represented Kalyan Singh as a lawyer.
January 25th, the bench is reconstituted with Justices Gogoi, Bobde, Chandrachud, Ashok Bhushan, and Abdul Nazir. October 16th, following the marathon 40-day daily hearing, Supreme Court reserves its judgment. November 9th, in historic unanimous judgment, the Honorable Supreme Court identifies disputed site as birthplace of Ram and hands over 2.77-acre land to Ram Lala Virajman. Asks UP government to give 5-acre land to Sunni Board in Ayodhya for construction of a mosque. Says the structure below disputed site is not an Islamic structure. Says the faith of Hindus that Lord Ram was born at disputed site where Babri Masjid once stood cannot be disputed. 2020 August 5th, Prime Minister Narendra Modi performs Bhumi Pujan and lays the foundation stone of the Grand Ram Temple and becomes the first Prime Minister to visit the site. January 22nd. With Bharat's Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi acting as the Yajamana host, the Pran Pratishta ceremony to install Sri Ram Lala in his newly constructed abode is conducted in accordance with the precise muhurta and rituals laid out by leading Dharmacharyas. The ceremony is conducted in the presence of more than 6,000 dignitaries and watched live by millions of devotees around the world, brings the 500-year Hindu struggle to a close.